There once was a young boy named Sam who lived in a small village surrounded by towering mountains. Sam had always dreamed of climbing the highest peak, the one that touched the clouds. To him, reaching the top was a symbol of greatness, and he believed it would make his life meaningful. One day, Sam announced to his village that he was going to climb the mountain. The villagers laughed. "No one from our village has ever done that," one elder said. "It's too difficult, and you will only fail." But Sam was determined. He packed his small bag, took some bread and water, and set off with hope burning brightly in his heart. The climb was harder than he imagined. The path was steep, and sharp rocks cut his feet. On the first day, he slipped and fell into a muddy ditch. Covered in dirt and bruises, he thought about going back. But then he looked up at the mountain and whispered to himself, "I started this journey, and I won't stop now." As the days passed, the challenges grew tougher. A fierce storm came, and Sam lost his way. His bread got soaked, and he had nothing to eat. Cold and hungry, he sat under a tree and cried. "Why did I think I could do this?" He wondered. Just as he was about to turn back, he remembered something his mother used to say, "The sun always shines after the storm." He decided to wait until morning. When the sun rose, its warmth filled him with new energy. He found a small stream and drank its fresh water. Then he began to climb again. But failure didn't leave him. He slipped again, hurt his arm, and dropped some of his supplies. Every step felt like a fight against the mountain. Sam started to doubt himself. Maybe the villagers were right. Maybe I'm not strong enough, he thought. Yet, a small voice inside him said, "Every failure teaches you something. Keep going, and you will find your way." One evening, as Sam rested, an old traveler passed by. The man had a long beard and wise eyes. Seeing Sam's weary face, he sat beside him. "You look defeated," the traveler said. "I've failed so many times," Sam replied. "Maybe this climb isn't for me." The traveler smiled and said, "Do you know how many times I failed before I became who I am? I once tried to climb this very mountain and failed too. But each time I fell, I learned something new. Failure isn't the end, it's just a lesson. If you quit now, you'll never know how close you were to the top." Sam listened carefully. The traveler's words felt like a spark lighting up his tired heart. "You've already come so far," the man added. "Why stop now?" The next morning, Sam continued his journey with renewed determination. He remembered the lessons from his failures. Walk carefully, plan ahead, and take rest when needed. Slowly but surely, he made progress. Finally, after many days, Sam reached the peak. The view was more beautiful than he had ever imagined. The clouds seemed to dance around him, and the village below looked tiny. Sam realized something important. The climb wasn't just about reaching the top. It was about the lessons he had learned along the way. When Sam returned to the village, the people were amazed. "You did it!" they exclaimed. Sam smiled and said, "I failed many times, but each failure taught me something. I learned that falling isn't the end as long as you stand up again." From that day on, Sam became an inspiration. Whenever someone felt like giving up, they remembered Sam's journey and found the courage to try again. The lesson is simple yet powerful. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of the journey. Every stumble teaches us to walk better, and every fall helps us rise stronger. So, no matter how hard the climb, never give up, because the view from the top is worth it.